Hello, and welcome to the Occasional Talk. My name is not important, and today I'm bringing you a story from a close, personal friend of mine. Indeed, this story is not one of my own, though admittedly I was there to experience the later part of it. Near the end of high school, me and this close personal friend were attending the graduation party of another close personal friend. The party was set to begin at around 7 p.m. I would not be there at the beginning, as I was enjoying a late night at the theater and would not arrive until about midnight. The following will include many quotes from his experience in this story, as I was lucky enough to receive a textual interview from his perspective. The party may have been set to begin at 7, but my friend arrived what I would like to call fashionably early, arriving on site at 11 a.m. And with 8 hours to spare, what else would there be to do but to begin partying immediately? He carries on partying, drinking, eating for about 5 to 6 hours at his estimate, until people start coming, and at that point he begins going for the shots. He is not sure exactly how much time passed from there, but he had downed, again to his estimate, about 15 to 20 shots. And he is not sure exactly how much of the hard cider he drank. All that he knows is that it was all of it. He was, at this point, and I quote, fucked up. Out of the corner of his eye, in a drunken stupor, he sees a man doing dabs in the back. Naturally, he makes a beeline for him. Quote, "Let me hit that dab." To which the man doing the dabs replies, "Are you sure? You kinda fucked up right now." He replies, "If I don't die tonight, then I will have failed myself." The man setting up the dabs must have taken that as a challenge, so he lines up an incredibly fat dab that the subject of the interview claimed tried to kill him. Around 12 or 1 in the morning, again to his estimate, he finally blacks out on the couch. This was about when I arrived, hearing that he was already unconscious. I was unsurprised, admittedly, but I was quite angry that he had consumed all of the hard cider. However, this story is not about me. It is about our drunken friend. He is not sure how much time passed before the next event. To my estimates, it was likely an hour, but he woke up to his brain yelling, quote, "You gotta go." So he breaks for the bathroom as quickly as possible to puke. And he flies in there like an eagle and slams the door. Now, this is where the first divergence in accounts comes. He believes that in his drunken stupor, it all went into the toilet minus just a little bit. He takes off his shirt to clean that, flicks the shirt into the shower, and that was it. What actually happened was that he completely missed the toilet. It was everywhere. He did, however, attempt to clean it with his shirt regardless. But in reality, that just smeared it around, and he didn't even turn on the shower like he intended. This was especially bad since, like he mentioned earlier, he had been hitting the snack table pretty hard, so the unfathomable amounts of red vines that he had consumed made it look like his actual organs had dissolved and been ejected out of his mouth. So he puts on the bathrobe hanging in the door, stumbles out of the bathroom, and bumps into our mutual friend who was hosting the party. This part I did hear. The only words that left his mouth were, "Help me," before he collapsed in the guest bed. Hours go by. To be honest, I assumed he was dead. He hears a distant voice saying, "Is he okay?" So he flashed the weakest thumbs up, though I'm sure it was the most he could conjure, and then he blacked out once more. The only other memory he has from that night actually concerns myself. Around 3 a.m., I was in an interesting state as well, meaning I was also a little bit fucked up. And I was singing the national anthem at the top of my lungs. And according to him, that was the only thing he processed before he woke up the next morning, remarkably alive. I am not entirely certain what caused his downfall that night, but as we look back, rather fondly, all things considered, we are fairly certain that he is allergic to marijuana. This has been The Occasional Talk. Again, my name is not important. Have a nice day.